what next? Okay, this brand is over now. The session, which has taken more than a year, has now come to an end. So what is next? What Allah is expecting out of us is something that we have to give a thought before we close down. Yes. Now, either knowingly or unknowingly, you got an opportunity to know about Quran, which means that Allah is expecting something more from you. As we see from Surah Al-Araf, if I'm not wrong, that if Allah wants to shower a mercy or a blessing on a person, he opens up his heart towards understanding Islam. What can be the better method of understanding Islam than by understanding the Quran, which is none other than the word of Allah? So, which means if Allah has exposed you at one point in time in your life to get exposed to the Quran, which means he is expecting something seriously from you. What can be expected from you? First, as a famous hadith of Prophet ﷺ says, Ballihu anni walau ayah. So convey from me, even if it is a single verse. And which means we have got a huge responsibility on our weak shoulders to share the knowledge that we have acquired from the Quran to the people who are innocent and ignorant towards it. And this is not a knowledge just to be recorded and kept in the shelf. This is a knowledge that has to be practiced every single day of our life, that should reflect in every walk of our life, that should influence people, that should make people to respond and come closer towards Islam. And this is a continuous process. And we are being entitled, or it becomes obligatory or mandatory upon us to share the information, to share the knowledge with the contacts of us. The contacts starts from our very house, and to the near relatives, to the neighbors, and to the people who live in our streets, and people who work with us, people who study with us, and people who do business with us, and to the city and to the world at large. And we will take every effort that comes on our way to make people exposed towards understanding the Quran. That is one. Second is, just because we have completed understanding the Quran by word, that doesn't mean that we have become the scholars of the Quran, nor we are the masters of the Quran. We will continue to be humble students of the Quran, and we are not teachers of the Quran as well. Maybe we are senior teachers. So we will not call ourselves as scholars. We will not call ourselves as masters. Just we have got a bird's eye view of the Quran. That is deep into it, and it's a continuous process to learn Quran every single day of our life, and keep reflecting, keep astonished by the way that you look at. For example, my journey of understanding the Quran has started at the age of 19. And when I was way back in college in 2009. So if you see the level of understanding that I had at that point in time, until it is different. And every year we try to do it, and it's different new things that comes up that matches with the current trend of the time, which means we will continue to be the humble students of the Quran. And always Quran will master us, and we will continue to be a humble student of it. And third, ideally speaking, each one of you have been in a journey for more than a year. You should start a new session on your own, from your own circle. That is the ideal condition. And we are ready to share any information, any data, any supplements, or any supportive activities for doing this. That is ideally that should happen. If it happens after this Ramzan, we are very helpful, very grateful. At least at one point in time in your lifetime, you should have a strong niyyah to start a session. It's not necessary that you should do it in a Zoom. It's not necessary that you should do it via YouTube or any scale of that pattern. It can be just with 3 to 4 people and sitting at home with a blackboard. Even that is fine. Or taking it to any highest technology, even that is fine. But you should have a strong niyyah to start your own. And fourth is, and next session, at least if you could not do it immediately now, then at least you should refer your own contacts. because your contact should also feel the same from the Quran, and because they are also equally having rights to understand about the Quran, and we should engage them, maybe because out of ignorance. And Prophet ﷺ's farewell message in the farewell pilgrimage, he said that convey this message to the people who have not come here. Perhaps they would become better than you. Many times it happens that the people whom we invite, they would become better than us. And it is better way that we amass a lot of sadaqah jariyah. So it is a continuous process to invite people or refer your contacts to the next session of the Quran that we would start immediately after Ramzan, inshallah. And we are in still discussion on either to have Tamil or English. The matter will be decided in 1 or 2 days, and the final postures and information you will get it on your inboxes. So that is fifth. It is not end of it. That doesn't mean that you will close the Quran now and put it on the first shelf and then sleep. That's not there. This journey of the Quran should continue till our last breath, and it's a continuous journey. We might pass away from this world. Our contacts may pass away. Our progeny may pass away, but the journey of the Quran will continue till Yawm al-Qiyamah, and we should engage ourselves in this journey and become part and parcel of this journey. And so that, unless in other ways, this is a litmus test or take-home message, unless in other ways we are staying connected with the Quran, it is very hard to remain in the path of Islam. And Shaitan is always waiting outside. That to a person who has been knowledgeable in the Quran, if he does a mistake, then the world will never leave you out. And they would always cross-check you. With every small moves of yours, the people will look at you and will keep testing you with the message of the Quran. So it should become not just we should become the walk, the talk, which means we should live a lifestyle that the Quran is demanding, and we will continue to engage in the journey of your Quran till, and we should have a strong niyyah to continue the study of your Quran till a last breath. So these are all some of the information they want to convey. So we will go on to the khutbah for the day. Khatam al-Quran dua. Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bifazli bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Sadaqallahu al-aliyyul azim. وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن ولا ذلك من الشاهدين ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. اللهم ارزقني بكل حرف من القرآن وحلاوة بكل جزء من القرآن جزاء. اللهم ارزقني بالألف ألفة بالباء بركة وبالتاء توبة وبالثاء توبة ثوابا وبالجيم جملا وبالحاء أي حكمة وبالخاء خيرا وبالدال دليلا وبالزال زكاة وبالراء رحمة وبالزاي زكاة وبالسين سعادة وبالشين شفاعة وبالصاد صدقا وبالظاء زياعا وبالطاء ترابة وبالزاي زفرا وبالعين علما وبالغين الجن وبالفاء فلاحا وبالقاف قربة وبالكاف كرامة وبالله لطوفا وبالميم معيذة وبالنون نور وبالواد وصلة وبالهادي هاي هداية وبالياء يقينا. اللهم انفعنا بالقرآن العظيم ورفعنا بالآيات الذكر الحكيم وتقبل منا قراءتنا وتجاوزنا عنا ما كان في تلاوة القرآن من الخطأ أو نسيان أو تحريف كلمة عن مواضعها أو تقديم أو تأخير أو زيادة أو نقصان أو تعويل على غير ما أنزلته عليه أو ريب أو شك أو شهو أو سهو إلحاق أو تعجيل عند التلاوة من القرآن أو كسل أو سرعة أو زيج لسان أو وقف بغير وقوف أو آمن بغير مزعم أو إظهار بغير بيان أو مد وتشديد أو همزة أو جزم أو إعراب بغير ما كتبه أو كلة رغبة ورهبة عند بآيات رحمة وياتي لدى فاغفر لنا ربنا وكتبنا مع الشاهدين اللهم نور قلوبنا بالقرآن وزينا اختلاقنا بالقرآن ونجنا من النار بالقرآن وادخلنا في الجنة بالقرآن اللهم اجعل القرآن لنا في الدنيا قرينا وفي القبر معنسا وعلى الصراط نورا وفي الجنة رفيقا ومن النار سترا وحجاج وإلى الخيرات كلها دليلا فاكتبنا على التمام وارزقنا أداء بالقلب واللسان وحب الخير والسعادة والبشرة من الإيمان وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه محمد مظهر لطفه ونور عرشه سيدنا محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين وسلم تسليما كثيرا كثيرا اللهم اغفر لنا اللهم اغفر لنا اللهم اغفر لنا ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. Ya Allah, we have made a lot of mistakes in understanding, in translating, and in conveying the message of Islam. Ya Allah, forgive for us. We have not done anything right or up to the mark, and we are humble students of the Quran. We continue to learn the Quran till the last breath, and give us every opportunity to understand about the Quran and to convey about the message of the Quran and to live the life by the Quran. And we seek for protection from every waswas of the Quran, every waswas done by the shaitan. Allah, do not take us into task. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت عليها ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا وأخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. صدق الله العظيم. السلام عليكم.